Hi, guys.
And we are, oh, there I am. It's like the slide in from that you see on Sunday Night Football. I'll just do the slide in. It's great to be here at Lewis Jewlers on Watch Wednesday. I mean, I'm hanging out with Keith. No one likes Watch Wednesday more than our guy DK, but I'm here with Keith, and we got some great things to look at today. Excited to be here. Sports Talk 1050 WTK The Ticket online here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, on Twitter. So excited to look at watches and more because it's Father's Day, just not many days away. Big week.
You got a couple more days left to find the perfect gift for Dad, or to maybe let Dad pick out his own perfect gift, whatever that might be. But we're able to be here to help out with that endeavor.
They have everything you need here. We're going to start with watches, but you have a few other things to show us as well. But let's start with these watches and get through a really fun afternoon here.
Well, I've got a new fun one on my wrist from Breitling, actually, one of the Super Ocean Heritage watches that has the subdials in there. It's the Panda watch, they call that, to where it's got the silver and the white. Super cool look. But the one that we really want to talk about, and it's a little bit of that exclusive that we dropped earlier just in the some of the social media things. This Saturday, we are going to have a special event in conjunction with Porsche and Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer and Porsche came out with a collaboration to where they made a watch together, and it's got all the little details of the Porsche cars, and harkens back to the whole Carrera series. So it's the Pan America race that started way back in the 50s. So they took that and their legacy that those two legendary companies, Tag Heuer and Porsche, and brought them together to wear on your wrist. So it's just a really, really cool collaboration to be able to have it for a very, very long time. It's a limited piece to where it's not a numbered piece, but they're only going to produce these for a very short period of time. Very hard to get. We have a couple that we have for this weekend, but on Saturday, we are going to have a couple of Porsche cars here. We're also going to have one of the representatives in regards to the car. We're going to have some really neat giveaways as well, along with some other specialty watches from Tag Heuer, some of their tourbillon watches, which are very, very unique in the mechanical setups of what they can bring to your watch collection.
You said Tag Heuer, you said Porsche, you said event here on Saturday, and you said giveaways. So I'm here. It's 10 to 4 on Saturday. Great way to really get through that, the day before Father's Day. You never know what you might see on that day before Father's Day. And we're going to leave most of the things for them to see when they come in on Saturday, but give you some hints. If you really like details in cars, like steering wheels and interior and things like dashboards, just the little subtle things, the watches are really, really cool. They don't miss it. Like, they don't overlook anything. They think of every little thing, which is not really a little thing in the car, but they turn it into a little thing in the watch.
Well, it's fit and finish, and all the details coming together. A little hard to see from your angle, from where everybody's at, but even the rotor that actually moves on the back of the watch is the Porsche steering wheel that actually spins around as the watch moves into it. So things like that, just a super, super fun piece, and lots of unique touches to it to make it really get to tie in with something that you might be passionate about. If you're passionate about cars and watches, this is a great piece to bring together.
Cars, watches, giveaways this Saturday here at Lewis Jewlers, 10 to 4 p.m. Don't want to miss it as we go through the Father's Day weekend. And you're going to have, obviously, that here, but many other options as well, because this is a great place to shop for Father's Day. Or, as you said, maybe bring Dad and let him do the shopping himself, which are options as well. And by the way, if you go to WTK.com/Father's Day, you can win a gift card to Lewis Jewlers. So go in and make sure you enter to win that. And we're going to continue drawing winners these next few days. So make sure you do that as well. But in addition to watches, you've got some other things for wrists, necks, fingers, and money.
Money's always a great thing. So, and to tie in with our baseball, with the Tigers playing right now. Are they still playing?
I believe they're still playing.
So they're still playing, doing their deal right now out there in the field, and our sunshine that's happening to it. But these are really cool money clips that we brought into the store a number of years ago. It's called the M clip. It actually works a bit like a clothespin, but it's super, super clean. Opens up, and it's super easy to get the money out of. It'll hold a dollar bill, or it'll hold a couple $100 bills, whatever you got to be able to put into that. But it has a lifetime guarantee to it. So this will be something that you're going to give Dad, and he won't need another one for an awful long time. Be able to work into, and they come in a bunch of different styles. So we have the Tigers one, we've got some of the texture ones, we have a golf dimple texture one as well. So whatever the love is, we can tie it in with that and make that work too. If Dad's wedding band needs a little bit of spruce up, that's always kind of a neat thing to get him off the the old look and into the new look. So we've got lots of different styles that we can throw at him that way. Whatever it is, if he really likes more of a hammered finish, something that's more of a scratch, because that kind of maybe matches his personality. But if we want something a little bit more polished and unique, we've also got that too. So a lot of things that can pull that together from giving them a little bit of an upgrade. And usually a lot of dads, some of the guys out there need a little help to get updated.
So that's for your, we talked about money clips. We talked about rings. I've been looking the last little while at a few different styles of bracelets here. You've got a lot of different things out here for us to see.
You got it. So the bracelets for guys are a bit of a unique look from a personality standpoint. You got something in the yellow gold. That's very much become a popular thing over the last probably 5 years, that the return of the soft metals instead of them being the silver tones. But we've got a little bit of mixture of all of that. But the Link series, these things are super, super comfortable. So it's something that when that lays up on the wrist, it just ends up rolling right across. Super easy to do that. Dad will be able to throw it on, wear it, and do just about anything with it.
And now that we're going back out and doing things in public and social and having events again, it's nice to have some fresh new looks.
Exactly. Again, the idea that Dad might need to get freshened up a touch as he's been hibernating for the last year and a half and do that. We got some necklaces that have a lot of different finishes to them as well. So this is a newer piece from one of our silver designers that actually has kind of an antiqued darkened black texture to it. So it's not the really bright, shiny over the top look. It's more of a softened, characterized piece that is just really kind of fun to throw it on. It doesn't end up being too blingy, but it has a really unique link pattern to it. Lots of things in that series too. John Hardy's one of our designers for the men and for the women as well. A lot of the different beaded type of look has become a thing over the last 10 years. Actually, it's been around for quite a while, but that type of look is a great complement and stacks well with a lot of bracelets. Some guys will wear more than one. So that's kind of a fun look to play around with. One of the newer looks from John Hardy is actually their nylon series, to where this is an all-weather, all water-resistant nylon triple stack braided. It's something you could basically pull a boat with. And what they did was the clasp is actually a carabiner clasp, which is the same thing you use to tie your ropes with on a sail ship type of thing. So the clasp actually has a super cool design to it. You can change out just the bracelet part of it and keep the clasp. So if there's different colors that you want to play with, or Dad's partial to, that'll work. You can actually add to the collection over time. So you can start it in one color and actually add to that, not have to buy the clasp, but just buy the bracelet part of it. There's also other bracelets that still fit with that carabiner clasp too. So if he wants to switch out from the color and go back to more of that bead look or the silver look, we got some things to do that too.
I noticed when I was looking at these earlier before we went on, I looked familiar, but I couldn't place it. The carabiner look. I had to get a carabiner when I was in college because I lost my keys once. And I got to clip them to me or I'm going to lose them. So I've never actually, needed it for what a carabiner is for. Right. But this is I think of it as the most secure way to put something on your wrist, because those things are like the most secure kind of clips you can find. Those are really cool. I like the two-tone, whether it's the black and silver or the black and silver, the blue and silver. I was looking at those earlier. Anthony and I were kind of perusing some of the goods before we went on the air here, and a lot of really fun things. And then of course I always find my way to linger around this, wander around the store, because you always have great things here for everybody's needs.
Well, like you say, you get caught up in the watch thing of Watch Wednesday and playing around with it. That side of the store tends to gravitate the men to all the bedazzlement over there.
I get it, and I love Watch Wednesday. I know you do. I know DK does as well. We always highlight really fun watches each and every week. We had a chance to highlight a couple new ones, and let's remind everybody again, coming up in just a few days on Saturday, so the day before Father's Day, a big Tag Heuer Porsche event here. Cars, watches, specialty watches, giveaways, chances to win, lots of cool prizes. You have a chance to talk to people from Porsche if you want to check out their cars, because they're going to have a couple of cars here. And then the watches you were showing us earlier, you're going to have a chance to see those as well.
Yeah, come see us, because that's the first time that we've ever done this. So it'll be really kind of a fun day. And the weather's supposed to be perfect. So thank you for that. You guys planned out the weather perfectly on that. You got all the people in the right know.
You gotta get a little bit of luck to go along with it, but we're happy to have it. It's happy to be here. Watch Wednesday every morning on Sports Talk 1050 every Wednesday morning on Sports Talk 1050 WTK the ticket. And it's fun to get out of the shop a little bit, come down to your shop, take the show on the road and showcase some of these great watches that you have here and some other great things as well. Remember, register to win, WTK.com/Father's Day, a chance to win gift cards to Lewis Jewlers. Take care of Dad. Come down to Lewis Jewlers, 2000 West Stadium Boulevard here in Ann Arbor. Always online at lewisjewelers.com. Proud partner of Mission Athletics and Sports Talk 1050 WTK the ticket. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thanks, Keith.
You got it. Go Blue and happy Father's Day, everybody.